Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Kick It Podcast. As always, I'm Louie, and I'm here with my boy Alegre.
What up, guys? How's everyone doing?
I just like that little switch in the tone when you say
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
Eh, I'm just saying, what up, guys? You know, with a little accent.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
How you
What's
doing
going?
today, bro?
I'm alright, man. You know, a little sad because the weekend's over, but besides that, it wasn't that bad of a weekend. I was in TJ last night, so but I wasn't drinking because I was DD for my parents,
Ooh,
so I was kind of different. Like a different how to say
vibe.
it? Yeah, a different experience.
You
A
had to be the
different vibe.
responsible one and shit.
Exactly. But then they were playing jams. I was like, damn, I'm kind of getting thirsty over here. You know, like fuck, man.
Sacando los bookies,
I
güey.
know. What's it called? Los Caminantes. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, los pantalones negros también.
Yeah, yeah, man. They had some good ones. But then my tia started playing Jenny Rivera, and I was like, come
¿Es luchona tu
on.
tía, güey?
Yeah. Maybe.
No,
What do you
dude.
think? What do you think about Jenny Rivera overall? Honestly.
I never really got into her music, so I can't really
Yeah.
say and shit.
I
What
can
it
see why
was.
she's appealing to, like you said, to like luchonas and whatever.
Yeah, she just had a really strong attitude, so I think that's
Yeah.
what it was.
But yeah, no one was doing that for girls and whatever. What
Yeah.
was it? Early 2000s or yeah,
Early 2000s,
yeah.
just the 2000s, I guess.
Yeah. Overall, no one was really standing up for women. And then when you hear something like that, hell yeah, stick it to the man, you know, or whatever.
Yeah, and I
So,
feel that, dude. That's fucking crazy.
yeah. What about you though? How was your weekend or week? Any eventful week?
No, dude.
Or...
I mean, I just been working. I was off Tuesday and Wednesday, and
Nice.
well, I mean,
How does that feel like having the weekday off? Is everything like more mellow?
yeah,
It's not the
because
week. Because in the weekend, like 80% of the population has the weekend off.
yeah,
So,
definitely. It's cool because yeah, like you said, it's not as busy.
Yeah,
It kind of sucks because most of your friends are working. You know,
yeah.
like,
So you kind of
at least the ones that have like a Monday to Friday. You know, when you're working like in a fucking restaurant, there's no such thing.
right.
And yeah, no, it's fun, dude. You know, you can go to the bank or do whatever fucking errands you need to do.
That's true.
You don't have to worry about like, oh damn, it's the weekend, it's closed.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, that's kind of dope. Cause this week at work, some girl had to go. I think she had to. Oh, she had to register her car,
Mm.
and she was trying to do it during the week, and it ended up not working. So she got an appointment, but she forgot whatever paperwork she needed at her desk at work. And she's like, "Oh, now I gotta do it on the weekend." And it's like, "Fuck," you know. You if you think about it, people like, well, I work the whole week, so like you said, sometimes things are closed on the weekend, so I have to
Mhm.
find time during the work week to go do it. You know,
And it
like,
sucks because you usually get off como like around 5, no?
yeah. So if I really want to do something and I can't do it after 5, I have to ask for a few hours off. You know, like, hey, I'm gonna be in 3 hours late today or whatever.
Or going through your lunch and like
yeah,
not
exactly.
eat.
Or I try to never do this, but once in a while, like, hey, I'm sick. You know, like, fuck. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Just I think that's pretty cool that you get 2 days during the week to do shit.
Well, I mean, it's like hit or miss. Right now I'm getting 2 days off because it's slow.
Right.
But when it was like a little busier, I only had like one day off, and
Oh,
and
fuck.
before it was Saturday, and now it's Wednesday,
Yeah.
and now it's Tuesday, Wednesday.
Fuck.
Like it's not like a set schedule.
right.
Like 2 weeks ago, I had Monday through Wednesday off,
Fuck.
and yeah, no, it's been pretty chill.
Do you ever find yourself like at a bar or something on a Tuesday night, like or Monday night, whenever, like when you know you don't gotta work the next day?
Yeah,
Yeah. And how is
Yeah.
it? Is it a whole different vibe?
a little. I mean, I don't really get fucked up like I used to. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't like it, dude. Drinking, I'll drink, but
Right.
I feel like it's too much work.
It is, and then
It's
the
too much
next day you're
work.
still freaking hungover.
Yeah, you
or-
feel like
yeah.
shit, and like
Yeah.
you feel bloated, and
Yeah.
dude, it just sucks.
It is a lot of work. Yeah, that's why I only try to drink on special occasions now. Like Christmas was probably the last time I really drank. Oh, the other day, I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but I was drinking with some cousins. A cousin that I never really get to hang out with. He just hit me up randomly, like, "Hey, bro, let's go out to Barrel Republic." And I
Mhm.
was like, "Well, fuck, this never really wants to kick it. Like,
So
fuck
fuck
it, let's
it,
do
yeah.
it." Yeah. And then another cousin came through. And we just started drinking. Next thing I know, we're at his house like at 5 a.m.
Damn.
I was like, holy shit, what the fuck are we still doing here? And we just kept going and going. And
it was
like
supposed
six.
to be just one.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. No, straight up. Because, you know, like, I've talked about it on this podcast before. I do Lyft, right? So I was doing Lyft when he hit me up. And I was like, all right, I'll just go for one after work. So he's not
Mhm.
like, oh, this one never wants to kick it. So I went, drank one, drank another. Last call, so drank like another. And then he's like,
and putiza.
yeah. And then he's all like, they just keep it going on my pad or what? I was like, I'll put it for the first 12 pack. All right then. Cool. We just get over it. And then next thing I know, oh, fuck it. Oh, no, we bought 2 12 packs.
Yeah.
But we were planning on keeping one for, I forget why, but we're only going to drink one, but let's buy 2 just in case. We ended up drinking both. I'm telling you, I was there till like 6, 7 a.m. Like,
yeah, that'll happen, bro.
Yeah. I fell asleep on a chair. That's how drunk I was. I just
Dang. They didn't write on you?
Huh?
They didn't write on you?
No, they didn't. Luckily, because everyone was drinking and shit. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, so going back to when you said you were in TJ driving your parents around.
Yeah.
Like, how did that feel being the designated driver with them?
Well, here's the thing. My mom doesn't drink, but
Uh-huh.
she doesn't like driving in TJ. And
Okay.
And she's just like, she doesn't really like driving on the freeway. So that's why I was a designated driver.
Mm-hmm.
But like my mom was chill. My dad drank like maybe 3. He could have drove. He wasn't really
But it was
drunk.
just more like to make sure, like,
Yeah, let's.
it was
like
I might get fucked up.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
exactly.
I don't want to take that
And
responsibility.
then he had work Saturday, the whole day Saturday
Yeah.
from like 6 to 3 or whatever. So he was tired. He's like, "Fuck, I want to work. I only stay like 3 hours or whatever. I'm so tired from work. Like, yeah, I'll go, but if you drive back," I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." I was like going to TJ, you know, especially when it's a family party, because I know we're gonna go, we're gonna chill. Like we were outside in my tia's front yard. It's crazy because her front yard is the border. I'll show you some pictures later. Like,
Damn.
yeah, that's her front yard is the border right there. Like we go take pisses at the border, you know, it's fucking pretty cool. But
I'm pissing on international
yeah,
lines.
exactly. And we're just chilling right there, you know, a little ¿cómo se dice? Like some fire right there, like a
una
bonfire.
fogata.
Yeah, una fogata. And just chilling, listening to music outside. Like, you know, it's TJ, no one's gonna come and be like, "Hey, turn that shit down."
Yeah.
And if they do, you're gonna be like, "Fuck you," you know, like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
You want a
about it?
beer or something?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, yeah, of course you're gonna be friendly at first, but if they really come at you like all up in your face, which they're not, you know, no one's ever gonna be like, "Turn that shit down" or whatever. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool driving. I do that from time to time, just be the responsible adult. Be like, yeah, whatever, I'll drive. I don't mind. I like going down to TJ, man. Whether it's for partying, for fucking some hoes.
Yeah, what was the occasion this time?
Oh, it was my little cousin's, I want to say 6th birthday. Yeah.
Orale.
So
that was.
Oh no, wait. It was my another younger cousin, but he was turning 11. Sorry, I was confused. Okay. Yeah, he was turning 11, so they just made like a little cake and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
That's cool, man.
Good Saturday night.
Yeah. See, I didn't go to TJ because I had to work Saturday.
Fuck.
But Friday we went out to Mi Guadalajara in Esco.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
We went because it was Bree's mom's birthday. Victor's girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, it was fun. I will have to critique that place though because I didn't like the presentation, like the plates. It was like really shitty and sloppy.
Oh fuck.
Like I ordered a steak and shrimp.
Yeah.
And it was like a big plate. It was like a rectangular plate, like this big, right?
Right.
And it had like a piece of lechuga and it had the steak on it. I mean, first of all, I asked for a medium rare steak. It wasn't medium rare.
No.
Like, that was like from the get go. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like the frijoles like were just like in a corner, just like spread out with some cheese, and like the rice was just like right there, and like the sour cream, the guacamole, like it was just like really weird placement.
Yeah, it wasn't a nice setup.
Yeah,
because you're you work in this like
working in the industry, like
exactly. So you know that's why you're saying like I have to critique them. You know, like to me it's just food. It's like all right, hell yeah, we're gonna start eating. But you just observe everything from a different angle.
And it kind of it sucks because like it's not that I do it like on purpose. Like it's just something that I can't help because I look at it and I'm like, damn, this shit looks like shitty. Like it's like it was good. I mean, well, it was all right. The shrimp wasn't that good. Honestly, it was like on a little boat. And like it was only like 6 shrimp, like it was sautéed in garlic, but it was like a shitload of garlic, bro. It was like nothing but garlic, like on the shrimp, dude. And like, and it only had like 6 little shrimp, and they were all to like the side. Yeah. So it wasn't like even like spread out nice or anything. And, like,
so that's what you meant by presentation. I thought you meant like the place as a.
Oh no,
like
the place. The restaurant. The place was dope, bro.
Oh,
the place is sick. Yeah, they even have like a mariachi that goes around and like sings. Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, that shit was crazy.
So it's like the higher end or whatever Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, it was nice. It had like 2 floors. It had the bottom.
Yeah,
it was cool. And then you had like upstairs. Like it was a really nice spot.
Yeah, I like those kind of spots. You know, to go like for a birthday dinner or whatever. It's cool.
Just the presentation of the food kind of sucked.
Yeah. No, but
whatever.
I get what you're saying that.
But I'm gonna comí, güey, I was hungry, bro. I hadn't ate since like the morning, so I ate it.
That reminds me of this one time I was in TJ. And I remember this because I went to TJ this weekend. But I was in TJ. There's this like little burritos. Mm-hmm. They're called Don Polo, but they're so good. They're like rice and potato and like I forget what kind of meat it is. But anyways, they're good, man. And this guy, he's like, "Oh my cobra," like he's asking for the bill, or for the bill because he was done. Yeah. And he's like, "All right, the check." He's like, "Hey, all right, how many did you eat?" He's like, because he was with his wife and his like 2 kids or whatever. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, we ate 15. We didn't really like them. Like, what the?"
How'd you eat 15?
Yeah, and that's what, and that reminds me of what you said. Like, you didn't really like it, but fuck it, I ate it. Or it's not that you didn't like it. You just didn't. The presentation was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like the shrimp, it could have been like less garlic.
Yeah,
like it just looked like they like slid the boat and like most of them like it moved to the side on the little boat.
Yeah,
like it's like I understand, dude. First of all, I'm an idiot for ordering steak and shrimp at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
like if I would have gone to like Texas Roadhouse or like some place like that, then that steak and that shrimp would have been like perfect. Yeah. Like, I menos I would ask for camaron, like like it would have been a whole different thing.
It's like if you go to a Mexican fast food place and you ask for burgers, like why would you do that?
Yeah, exactly. Like why?
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Like I remember I had like this. I went to like a fast food place and they had like the breakfast thing. I was like, oh well, let me get a steak burrito.
Yeah,
dude, it was fucking carne asada with egg. Like, it tasted bomb though, dude.
Did it?
Yeah, it tasted bomb. But like, still, it was kind of disappointing a little bit.
Talking about that, you know what I want to do one of these weekends? What? Just go to like IHOP and get some French toast. I've been craving that, But like on a Saturday morning when your weekend's just getting started.
No, I don't know, bro.
Well, think about
I go on Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's all old people. And
yeah.
Huele puro muerto.
No, but I've been wanting some more French toast.
Some French toast does sound bomb.
But I have to go to IHOP, because anywhere else is not gonna be as good or whatever.
Fuck, let's go to IHOP after this, bro.
After this?
Yeah.
I just ate though. I'm not gonna finish my French toast. I wanna go on an empty stomach.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Let's go eat some edibles first.
Damn, fuck.
Oh shit.
I'll only eat like half of an edible, man. Fuck. Yeah. Last time we got fucked up on those.
Dude, man.
I'm
so glad it wasn't harder drugs because we would have overdosed.
Yeah, for real. No, for real, dude, we would have overdosed.
I was eating those candy edibles like it was candy. Like it was just like, dude.
I remember I told you, I was like, wait, did you just eat that whole bag? And you're like, yeah, why? I was like, bro, look at the freaking like warning sign, or not warning sign, but look at the label. It says 2 to 3 only. I was like, and you're like, oh fuck. And then and then I think like 2 days later, you're like, no, not 2 days, but like a day later, you were like, bro, I'm at work, I'm still high.
Dude, man, I was so fucking high, man.
Yeah, dude, fuck. I don't really get high, so that high for me was like just over the top. I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm not even breathing. Okay, there we go.
It would be fun. It would be fun to see you on acid.
Oh, dude, fuck, dude, you can try to kill me now.
No, dude, it's acid is a trip, bro. Like it's all mental.
Fuck.
Like you gotta go and mentally prepare. Like, dude, I'm just gonna have a good fucking time.
Oh fuck.
And like if you're not mentally prepared, like you'll have a bad trip. Same thing with like mushrooms.
Fuck,
you know what I've always wanted to try though? I've always wanted to try peyote, dude.
Dude, damn, you just crazy, bro. You're just out there, huh?
It's like my Native American side, bro.
Yeah.
you people might not be able to tell from like my whiteness.
But you have Native American.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I was wondering? What's the difference between Native American and indigenous? Isn't it the same?
It's the same thing. It's just different ways of saying it.
Okay, because Native American. When you think Native American, you think like the Native Americans here in the United States. Native Americans in Mexico, they're referred to as more like indigenous for some reason, for whatever reason.
I don't know. Maybe because it's a different type of Native American. Maybe
I thought they were all the same.
You know what it is? America. Yeah, but you know how people from the United States, they think United States is America.
Right.
So that's why they call them Native Americans, and they call like the Native Americans from Mexican indigenous people.
Yeah, but
they're just trying to make us look like animals, bro.
Right, exactly.
That's what it is.
No, yeah, because look, Native Americans, that means you're native to this land, this continent named America.
Yep.
And this country which we live in is United States of America.
Yeah.
But then there's also United Mexican States of. Well, it's not of America. It's just United Mexican States. Like Mexico, that's the full name. Like Estados Unidos Mexicanos.
Yeah. It's United States. If you translate it directly, it'd be United States Mexican.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's basically the Mexican States United.
Yeah, exactly. But what I was trying to get at is all of these countries are in America: Mexico, Canada, U.S., Colombia. Like, even Honduras and all of them. They're all America. And you're right. People from the U.S. think they're the only Americans, but they're not.
Yeah.
And they're not even like the original Americans.
Just because they won the wars. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, they get to put the titles and everything.
Yeah, it's like like this certain like soccer team. They won championship in '85. Yeah, but it wasn't really a championship. Yeah. I don't know who it is, dude. Do you know who it is?
I can't remember. We gotta. Hey, the audience, please, if you guys know, soccer team in Mexico that won a championship in '85. That's not legit.
That's not an actual championship.
Yeah, it was like a little how do we say, friendly championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever, Let's move on. Oh well, the reason I was talking about the indigenous people is because I saw the movie Roma, and it's nominated for like 10 Oscars, and the director's Mexican. It's based 1970 in Mexico, and the lead role is this lady who she's indigenous from the state of Oaxaca, and I don't know. I thought it was cool because first of all, we're Mexican, so anytime a Mexican does
I'd hit that.
Yeah, I would too.
I would hit that.
Now that we're talking about the girl, I hit that too for sure.
She looks like
Yeah, I'm not saying oh my gosh she's so bomb. I'm just saying
I just have really low standards. Like, I just have low standards. No, actually I have some standards, but it's not going too well.
Yeah, it's not working for me.
Yeah, being a gentleman is not working for me at all, bro.
It's not. I don't think it's ever worked for anyone in history. Has it worked for anyone in history?
Yes.
For who?
For people with money.
Oh, that's true. People with money or very, very, very good looking people.
Yeah.
If you're just an
Illuminati,
average,
man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this laser pointed at my forehead?
No, but yeah, hey, shout out to that movie Roma. They have a Mexican director.
Yeah, so so Mexican director, Mexican actress.
Yeah.
I think I saw a picture. Does it also have the guy from Queen?
Who's the guy?
Or is that some weird looking dude? He kind of has like bug eyes.
Nah, I don't think so.
Maybe that was another one.
Yeah.
But what's the movie about?
So, pretty much, like I said, it's set in Mexico in the 1970s. Actually, it's like 1970 through like 1971.
Hold up. There might be spoilers. We don't know, but we're letting you know.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So, pretty much, I'm not going to give it all away, but it's the indigenous girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, she's the first indigenous woman to be nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
that's
really
why
want to hit it now.
Yeah. No, so she's like the nanny for this upper class Mexican family. Of course, they're all light skinned.
Yeah.
And it's weird, bro. It's not your average Hollywood movie with a bunch of action and all the music in the background and all that. Yeah. It's just very. I must sound super ignorant, but it's like if you and I just like kind of made a film. That's almost what it looks like.
So it looks really like amateurish.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay.
But then at the same time, it has these amazing shots where you're like, damn, that's a beautiful scenery, okay. And all that. But yeah, it's pretty much like what they go through. Cause, all right, this is as far as I'm gonna go. The family, I'm telling you, they're upper class Mexicans. Mm-hmm. The parents are going through like a breakup, so the mom's trying to find a way to like tell her kids, and at the same time, the nanny, who's the indigenous woman, she finds out that she's pregnant, and then the guy being a fucking dick is like, oh well, that's not mine, whatever, So it kind of goes from that's when it starts getting like,
wait, so the dad fucked the nanny.
No.
Oh, it's another dude.
It's another dude, yeah. Oh, okay. But pretty much the two conflicts is that the upper class lady is trying to find out how to deal with this,
tell the kids that they're breaking up, basically.
And then the nanny
is trying to figure out how to deal with the pregnancy.
Exactly, like, oh, dude, this guy just left me. Am I gonna lose my job? And then it goes from there. But like I want to say the first 30 minutes is just pretty much setting. It's very, very slow paced, like setting up the whole movie,
Right.
Yeah, and some people are calling it a masterpiece or whatever, but I don't know about movies that much.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you say it's a masterpiece, I don't think it is. I think it's a good movie, but it's not like, oh my god, it deserves 10 Oscars. But whatever, it's there, so fuck it. Let's be proud of that, as Mexicans.
That's cool, man. Yeah. Congrats to her. What's her name? Do you know by chance?
Dude, I want to mess it up, but I want to say it's Yalitza.
Yalitza?
Yeah, no, Yalitza, I think. I'll come back to that, but sorry, guys. But no, yeah, it's nominated for 10 Oscars, so that's pretty cool. One of them being as the best actress of the year. So that's pretty cool.
That's dope.
And that's her first role too, so that's pretty freaking amazing.
Damn, lighting the bottle real quick.
Yeah, straight up, dude. But here, I got her name, Yalitza Aparicio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I saw that over the weekend, and I'm telling you, it's split. Some people are like, "Dude, this is a masterpiece. Oh my god, this is awesome. The shots, everything. The director did an awesome job." And other people are like, "I don't get it." And I know, the people that say I don't get it, I can see why they don't get it.
Why?
Yeah, it's just very slow pace, and you're like, okay, what's the point? And even at the end, you're like, that was it.
Like, really? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Like, oh, okay, well, that's cool.
So it wasn't like completely like satisfying, kind of.
Yeah, in a way.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's cool how the upper class and the lower class both have a struggle, and at the end they kind of need each other to keep going. That's how I would summarize it all. Upper class, lower class, they both have a struggle that they're going through, and at the end they find out that they need each other to continue.
To continue, right?
Yeah,
right.
That's exactly that. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. So,
I want to go see it now.
Yeah. Well, it's on Netflix.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's I think that's how it came out on
Netflix. So it was like a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Oh damn, I'm probably gonna look it up later on today.
Yeah, just try not to fall asleep because I'm telling you, the first 30 minutes are very slow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it tonight, bro.
Yeah.
I spent, dude, I've been up. I only slept like 2 hours last night.
Why is that?
Because I was watching Club de Cuervos also on Netflix.
Oh, dude,
yeah, the new season came out.
Hold on, okay. Last thing on Roma, I think what's cool about it too is that it's in the 1970s, right? Mm-hmm. And the best soccer team in that age or at that time was Cruz Azul. Yeah. So like it's cool that the little kid has Cruz Azul, and you see like there's one or two more references to Cruz Azul.
Oh, those are the memes I was seeing. Yeah, it's in black and white, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, because I've seen some memes like they're like, oh, this kid, with his Cruz Azul jersey. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Yeah. But now that you're saying it, like it just
it clicked. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool because and then they also show like other events that happened in Mexico during that time, so it's kind of like the historical reference.
Right.
And that's cool too because like they represent soccer. Like soccer was always a big thing in Mexico, and at that time Cruz Azul was the top team. Like they were dominating the league. So like the little kids, they're Cruz Azul fans or whatever.
Yeah. And believe it or not, dude, my fucking accent's coming out. Soccer is not like the main sport in Mexico. It's not like the national sport.
What is the national
sport? If I remember correctly, it was toreo. I think it was toreo.
Oh, okay. That makes I was thinking either baseball or boxing.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Because boxing, man, people love boxing in Mexico.
Oh, the national sport of Mexico is charreria. Charreria.
Which is?
Charreria. It consists of equestrian events.
Jacking up? No.
So it's basically kind of like bullfighting.
Yeah.
That's pretty charreada. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pictures.
So what did they say?
Okay. So the sport is. So it's kind of like here when the cowboys, like, they get on the horse and then they go and they lasso the animals.
Right.
I believe that's what it is.
But they're saying that's the main sport in
That's the
Mexico?
national sport.
Oh, shit. But what does that even mean? That it's the most watched, or it's just the one that they identify with?
Yeah, it's just the one they identify as.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I feel like the national sport, soccer would only be the national sport like in England, because I think that's where it started and shit.
Mm-hmm. Wait, soccer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, but okay, there you have it. Fact. It's a fact.
It's a fact. Yeah, and I'm kind of lazy and shit.
Hey, so don't ruin Club de Cuervo for us, but how is it?
Okay, so I'll give you guys a quick summary. Club de Cuervos is a Spanish show on Netflix.
It's kind of like a comedy, and
it's definitely a comedy. It's
comedic drama. No, is that?
I don't know if it would be drama. I think it's just like straight comedy. Yeah. Like I think it's just comedy, and basically what it is, there's this soccer team. It's a fictional soccer team in Mexico.
In a fictional city.
Yeah, because I thought it was a fictional city.
Yeah, I thought it was real, but it's not.
And so basically the owner dies and the team gets passed on to their kids. Yeah. But the kids are basically spoiled rich brats.
Yeah.
And so they basically just mess the whole thing up, and hilarity ensues. Like, And they just basically they're trying to figure out what to do with the company, with the
trials, with the team.
Yeah, and they basically are like their own worst enemy.
They are.
And it's really great. You guys should definitely check it out. It's fucking funny, and Yeah.
And then there's also like, I mean, if you like soccer, you know, like this shit because it's funny. You get to see. Sadly, you don't get to see any professional players. Not really. Like one or two here and there. Yeah. They kind of make it as realistic as it can
they can without getting fucked over, like without getting like sued and all that.
Exactly.
And it's great. It's a great show. It's really funny. I recommend it.
And then it's crazy because they actually sell jerseys for that club.
Oh
Club de Cuervos, like there's actually jerseys out there,
and they are really dope jerseys too.
They are, dude. The new ones, they're like gray, right?
Yeah. They're fucking great. And so the new season just came out.
And you saw it all already.
I haven't finished watching it. There's still a couple more. But,
I'm gonna wait till next because this weekend I was gonna be in TJ, so I wasn't gonna have time. So I'm just gonna wait. Yeah.
And I got through most of it last night. Like I started watching it after I dropped my brother off like around 7:30, and then I didn't go to sleep till like 4 or 5 in the morning.
No, fuck.
Yeah, dude, I had to go to work at 8. And
You're crazy,
sucked.
bro. Fuck.
Yeah, I kind of regret it. I'm like all drowsy and like delirious right now.
I was gonna say, how many episodes are there? Because this is season 4, the final season, right?
Yeah, it's the final season.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I didn't see, but last I checked, I was on episode 8 or 9.
I think there's only like 10. Because that's how Netflix. It's a Netflix original, so.
Well, I mean, The Punisher had 13, and I just finished. I finished watching that like earlier
season
this week.
or whatever.
At least for this season, it did.
Yeah. So it's like 10 to 12, 10 to 13 around there. So you're pretty close.
Yeah. I think it is gonna be 10 for Club de Cuervos. It has been 10 episodes, but like
is it good so far?
Yeah, it's great. I think it's probably their best season, dude.
Really?
It gets intense, bro.
Fuck.
It gets really funny.
Yeah, because they had a spin-off called Hugo Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that was okay. It was funny and stuff, but it's like okay.
Yeah, it was funny. It was just more of like a placeholder until you got like this.
Right,
it was just kind of like to get your fix kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
and then it worked. I liked it.
It did. Yeah, so because when I was done with the 3 seasons, I was like, fuck, how long till the next one? Oh, what's this? Hugo Sanchez. Okay, fuck it, I'll watch this. Yeah.
Club de Cuervos, yeah.
All right.
They also had a special, the Ay Potro.
Oh yeah,
dude, that was pretty funny. Dude, I like that guy. That guy is funny.
Maybe I should watch that before I go to this one too.
Yeah. It takes place like almost before that happens.
All right, cool then. So there you have it, guys. Club de Cuervos. Everyone should go check it out, and then maybe we'll discuss it in depth next time.
Yes. We'll wait 10 years before we, talk about it.
Nah, we'll wait like a week or
10
2.
minutes, I'm about to spoil it right now.
Yeah. No, but yeah. All right, thank you, Louis. And I want to watch it, man.
Dude, you got to see it, man. It's so funny.
Yeah, you're kind of hyping it up for me. So
yeah.
I got to watch it. Everyone out there, please watch it and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
Yeah, dude.
Do we have questions from the audience now, or do you want to do
those?
But
before that, dude, it's crazy. I just wanted to share this because my younger brother, the one that lives with me, he just started driving. He just bought a car and we've been teaching him how to drive.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's what's up, man. I remember those days. Good
yeah.
times. When did you learn how to drive?
Fuck, dude. I was pretty young.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was young. Like, I knew how to drive, like, around 13, but I didn't actually...
Oh, shit.
Like, I didn't really actually drive the car, like, my parents' car until, like, I was, like, 16 or 17.
Oh, for real?
And,
I started a little later. I think I already knew how to drive, like, when I was 16, 17. But I didn't get a license in the car till, like, 19. Just being lazy, not having money. It was just, I don't know. I was really slow on that,
Yeah.
And plus, I remember, I think it's still a law. You could drive at 16, but you need to go through like a course, and you have to pay a couple.
Yeah, you gotta have your permit and all that bullshit. Like you gotta have someone with a license that has to be with you over 25. Like California bullshit, you know.
Exactly. So I just waited till I was 18. But then when I was 18, I was like, I'll go do it later.
Yeah.
I'll go do it. Like, I know how to drive.
Mañana porque ya es tarde.
Yeah, exactly. Looking for any excuse, and then, I gotta do homework today. And then, yeah. But yeah, man, that's cool. That's what's up. So he bought a car. Now he's learning how to drive.
Yep.
Like, oh fuck, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was gonna teach him on my car, but I don't have money to buy like a new clutch because it's stick shift.
Oh yeah.
And usually when you teach someone how to drive stick shift, they usually fuck up the clutch.
Right.
So once I have enough money to pay for the clutch and the labor, or I might do it myself. I don't know. But then I'd have to wait for time, and it's just like.
Either way, time is money, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
So his is automatic.
Yeah, his is automatic.
Right, cool.
It's cool. Yeah, dude, I've been driving that thing all fucking week, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Just like, all right, we're gonna go drive, and then me and like my 2 roomies were going there. We're just like smoking, and he's just driving, like around the neighborhood and shit. What better way to learn,
Exactly.
He's He's like, just know, bro, you're in charge of 3 lives right now. Like,
yeah.
Understand that, you
Even
know, like
though
it's
we're high as fuck.
like it doesn't, yeah, it like it's crazy, like especially people that know how to drive, you don't really feel like you're going like super fast and shit, you know.
Yeah.
You're like going like 70 miles per hour, but it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, and like it's crazy, man. It's just driving is easy, but I just never had to teach anybody how to do it. So like I'm trying to like figure out how to like explain it to him, and that's like what makes it like really complicated. But it's fun.
I didn't fully teach my sister how to drive, but I want to take like 33% of that credit. Because the other percent were my parents, of course. But
yeah, no, I'm gonna tell my dad to teach him how to park. I don't want to deal with the parallel parking. Like I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience for that, bro. Like everything else, I could tell him, but like the parking, like a parallel parking, dude, I can't do it, bro. Like I can't do that.
Yeah. So wait, who taught you? Your dad?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. My dad taught me, and then stick shift. He kind of taught me, and then my homie Aldo.
Oh, okay.
It was between them two. They taught me how to drive stick shift.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It was cool.
Fuck, man, that's cool. So yeah, shout out to your brother.
Yeah. I miss my little Miata. Do you remember? Did you ever see the little convertible one I had?
Like, I want to say, you used to take it to Vista Sports Park.
Yeah, the small little one. Yeah, dude, I missed that fucking car so much.
That's crazy because, okay, so my friend the other day, he was going to get a car for his birthday. Mm-hmm. And he's all like, he was asking me because my car is, I got it from the same dealership or whatever. Mm-hmm. He was asking me a few questions. And then he's all like, is your car like brand new? Like, is it the newest model?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's used. And he's like, why didn't you get the new model, like 2018 or whatever? And I was like, I don't know, man. Honestly, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have even gotten a new car, It's just that my older one kept breaking down. But I love my little, like, Honda 20, or 2001, and it was just like...
It was just time to put it out of the misery and shit.
Yeah, exactly. But it was cool because it was like a little 2-door, only for me, I didn't have all this extra space. And even when the homies would want to ride, it was like, you had to get up. And I don't know, I miss those, like...
Yeah.
Like the struggle,
It was like, it was a good car for you. And if you really needed to have more people, you could.
You could, exactly, yeah. So I don't know, I just missed that car.
Yeah, dude, we did drive around a lot in that car.
Oh, yeah, you were in it, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It was like a car to drive around with the homies and everything. And yeah, I don't know, I still miss it to this day. It's crazy because people are like, oh, come on, you got a new car or whatever.
It's just all the memories.
Yeah, and shit exactly, dude. All the hoes you fucked in there and stuff.
Nah, dude.
Fuck.
I did fuck a hoe in that Miata.
Yeah, no, for real.
Oh, now that we're talking about hoes, it leads right into the questions from the audience.
All right, let's do it. So, go ahead.
So, yeah, we asked you guys what you guys want us to talk about. You guys have any questions, topics, and stuff?
Hey, thanks for participating, or what do you call it? Thanks for letting us know,
Definitely. Thanks for taking part in it, taking time out of your not-so-busy lives.
No, yeah, for real. Thanks for giving us the suggestions and all that. We'll try to say there's some topics. I'm looking at the sheet right now. There's some topics that we might not know too much about, but fuck it, we're gonna
do it because you guys asked for it.
We love you.
And and sorry we don't post a lot on social media. I have social media, but I suck at using it, bro. Like I have a Snapchat account, but I haven't used Snapchat in like dude.
I don't
since I got a booty call from my hoe.
No, I don't use Snapchat anymore. Facebook I'm trying to stay off of, but those who know me know I'm a fucking addict to that. But see, that's my personal Facebook, Like when it's posting for our podcast is a little different. Like I gotta be a different person in a way, if you will.
No, well, I mean, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm just gonna stop like posting on my personal page and just like on my musician page or whatever the fuck it is, and
that's what's up, man.
That's what it is. But back to talking about hoes. How your hoes doing?
You want to know something, bro? It's sad, but I got no hoes right now. It's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I'm pissed. No, now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not pissed. I had like 2 or 3 not even that long ago, and then one just like, oh, it's over or whatever.
Yeah, she got a man. Like,
well,
I found a guy that I could actually love and not just fuck.
Fuck, she did get a man. I fucked up like with her. I'm kind of glad she's over me because I was starting to feel fucked up. Like, bro, I'm just like I'm treating this girl bad, and she's just coming back every time.
Yeah. Was the one that like bought your shoes and shit?
Nah, that's another one.
Back.
Nah, it's been a while
back.
Yeah. But no, this whole it was cool because she lived over there by where I work. So whenever I want to smash, just smash, spend the night.
And we're only calling you hoes because we don't know you individually.
Yeah. No, I don't want to put out any names out there. So yeah, I would smash, spend the night, and then go to work the next day. And it was on like a 15-minute drive, so that's kind of cool. Nice. But yeah, she found like a man who she actually liked, and she liked, or he liked her, and yeah, so she's gone. I was trying to get at another one, but then after a while, I just figured like, you know what? I haven't had a time to myself in like a good 10 years.
And so you masturbated.
And I started masturbating, and I was like, plus, no.
Furiously?
Yeah. Huh?
Furiously?
Yes. How'd you know?
I don't know, bro.
No, and then I kind of like...
I just assumed it.
I started realizing, like, bro, I'm not getting that many hoes right now. Like, it's too much work. Like, maybe I need to focus on other things and then come back to this, you know? Like, get away from it for a little bit. So, yeah.
The girls will come by themselves.
Yeah, exactly. But hoes are cool, man. I like fucking hoes. Yeah. It kind of gets a little messy, though, when they start getting feelings or when you start getting feelings. So, like, let's
not lie, you know? Yeah, like, you, sometimes it happens, you know? It's not just the girls. Sometimes it happens to the guys. It's happened to me, bro.
It happened to me, not even...
dumbass.
Yeah, not even a year ago. I knew she was a hoe, bro. I knew, all right, this is just a hoe. We're just going to fuck a few times. But then, it was her fault, too, because she was so, like, nice and sweet to me. I was like, bro, this girl might actually like me. Like, all right, you know what? I haven't really liked someone in a while. I've only been fucking hoes. I'm going to go for it. Fucking, yeah, it just fucking went really bad.
Yeah, like it was over here trying to take, like, a mariachi and serenata. And,
yeah,
like,
see?
It was like, yeah, and then, like, it all, like, the song ends. Just
yeah.
Cubetazo de agua,
yeah, I know, for real. Cool. And doesn't it always happen that way? Like, the hoes you don't care about, they actually like you. And the one you do care about, they fuck up on you. Yeah. Or, they don't like you or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is what it is. Fuck. You just gotta deal with it. Just keep going. But anyways, yeah, I have no hoes right now. It kind of feels weird to say that, but it's just me being honest.
Yeah, I don't
hey, so hit me up on my personal Facebook and let me know if you know of any hoes or if you could help me get hoes. Cause not right now though. Give me like 4 or 5 more months and then I'll be ready for hoes. What about you though, Louis?
Nah, I don't really have hoes.
Nah, I'll be honest, man.
I don't.
Last time you said you had 2. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, no, that's 2 that I don't have anymore.
Damn. Yeah, so do you guys have hoes? You know, let us how about you guys send us a story so we could talk about here and discuss.
Yeah, for real. The only hose I have is the one I have in my backyard to water my grass. That's the only hose I have.
Well, real quick, since the topic was pretty broad, it was just like talk about hoes.
Yeah, just said talk about hoes. You know?
All right, let's talk about, before we move on real quick, do you have like a hoe that you're like, I still kind of miss that one, no lie. Like, she was a fun one. Okay, who was your funnest one?
That one hoe.
Yeah. Like, what made it fun?
There's one that I have been steadily fucking for a while, but it's like, it's like on and off, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of got over her?
No, we just like go separate ways and then like
and then somehow back to
just like you want to smash and then do it again and in and out and there was another one but she got a boyfriend and it was like
why do they always do that, man?
I don't know,
can't
man.
They just be happy being hosts?
Like it's like it's crazy because like you both could easily start the relationship and they'd be down but you don't want to because you're just like, damn, this girl let me smash so quick. I don't know, like, what if she is a hoe?
Yeah. You know? Like, I don't know about this one. Kind of hit it too easy, you know? She could leave me at any minute. Nah, you're not girl material, you know? You're not wifey material.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And then she finds someone that doesn't see that, and you're like, I'm not gonna ruin it for that guy and be like, hey, bro, I'm fucking your or whoever you're trying to get at right now. You can't be doing that, you know?
And then she just stops hitting you up, and then they go to have a happy life, and you're just like, damn.
But is it really damn, or is it more like, oh, well, fuck it, next one?
No, it's just like, like, it could have been like, it could have been you with that person.
That could have been me.
You're like,
3 kids.
3 kids. Oh, okay. Oh, divorced 3 months later? Okay.
Yeah, maybe it should have. Good thing it wasn't me. Yeah.
What a hoe.
Yeah. No, my favorite one was the one that I told you about over there in San Diego. That was a good one. That bitch was down for a lot of things. I can't get into it, but yeah, man. All right, next topic, because I might hit her up right now after the podcast. I might hit her up after the podcast. Fuck it right now. Yeah.
She doesn't want to, me la mandas, güey.
All right. Yeah, hey, bros before hoes. Wait, is that, you know what? We'll discuss that in the next one. Bros before hoes. How about that? Yeah. All right, then. Next topic, man.
All right, next topic comes from Beltos on Instagram. His name is Carlos.
Right.
He asked us to talk about the future of money.
Fuck.
That's a whole different subject. I wasn't ready to talk about.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. Let us remind you guys, we don't know shit about this stuff, so this is just us talking out of our ass.
Yes.
I don't know, man. What do you see for the future of money? He mentioned something about the Chinese yen. I'm assuming that's what he meant.
It might take over, huh?
That might overtake the dollar.
I've heard about that, but I mean the euro already kind of overtook it. Like the euros are worth more now.
Yeah,
they are.
It is worth more, but I still think the international accepted usually is American dollars.
Yeah, and he's saying that's gonna be the yen.
But then, there's just people don't notice this here in the United States, but I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 100% sure that there's huge fucking inflation going on right now.
Oh, here in the U.S.?
Yeah, here in the U.S. Huge inflation.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a problem. It doesn't seem like it bothers us because they're like, oh, well, you got to raise the wages.
Yeah.
So you raise the wages, but then they raise the prices and so on and so on. It's a cycle that never ends.
Yep.
And bam, just like that, over inflation. And then fucking, it's going to...
The bubble's going to
Yep, the bubble's going to burst.
And that's where the Chinese yen is going to come in. Fuck, man.
Because, China's becoming, a huge force in any industry, just internationally.
And no one
on a global scale.
Yeah. Fuck,
man. It's hard to, fuck with them. And apparently, I think also, United States owes them money, too, right?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know, TBH.
Yeah. That's last I heard. I'm not really sure. But
that'd be something to look into for sure.
Yes.
The Chinese yen. Talking about money, the peso is going, it's becoming stronger, I guess. It was at almost 20, and I was I think at 18. So little by little it's decreasing.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it has to do with the gas thing that the president is doing right now?
Maybe.
You think it has to do with the inflation?
No, fuck. I don't know what it has to do with, honestly, but I think that's kind of cool. For Mexico, not for us. Every time we go now, we get less money.
Yeah, that is true. Damn.
Yeah. So
no, I have to pay $90 for a hooker.
Yeah. 90 bucks. All right.
But I think that's enough for that because we are severely underprepared for this.
Yeah,
for this topic.
Hey, but at least we're being genuine. And
yes, thank you for bringing this up. It's a really interesting topic, and we'll probably talk about it once we get some more research going on.
Yeah.
It's actually really interesting.
So to our audience, maybe you guys want to chime in and write in the comment section a little something.
So should we go to the next question?
Let's do it.
My boy Eddie Franco, aka ENF, aka Eddie Franco, on Facebook, asked me to talk about Trust Me Vodka.
Shout out Eddie.
So I didn't really want to talk about it, but fuck it. Trust Me Vodka is a vodka brand coming out of Carlsbad. It is owned by, I believe it's Mark Simo, which used to be the former owner of No Fear clothing brand and Spy Sunglasses, as well as this other company called Orange 21. Nice. And, it's pretty cool. I have a bottle of vodka here. It's a very beautiful bottle. And, damn, I don't want to tell people, my business moves and shit.
You can't be putting it out there, but yeah.
I can't, it's...
Trust me. The bottle does look pretty
the bottle is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
We'll put it. I'll put a picture on it on the page later, and it's a very beautiful bottle. Damn, dude, fucking any vodka. Honestly, any vodka you have, it's gonna taste like shit, no matter what vodka it is. For real, bro. I've done the test, dude. I've had shots of many different vodkas.
Yeah,
it's all the fucking same. It all tastes like rubbing alcohol.
It does.
So I believe vodka is more of a mixed drink kind of alcohol.
Oh, for sure. I don't know how people drink it straight, or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen people actually take a shot of vodka, besides my friends when we were younger and shit.
Oh yeah, I did. Fuck. Did I? Well, not too long ago I did, but then that's when I realized oh shit, no wonder people don't do this shit. Fuck
dude, it sucks.
Yeah, how do Russians like it so much?
They don't.
They don't. They just that's all they really. Yeah, that's all there really is. They can't get anything else.
In Russia, vodka drinks you.
Yeah. In Soviet Russia, no. Yeah, but no,
back in the motherland.
But yeah, we'll put a picture up. It's a pretty cool presentation, and I don't know. Like Louis said, the taste is always gonna be kind of a little hard, you know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's more of a mixed drink for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope it does well. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's like what is it? What is it? The Grey Goose, is that vodka too? It is, right?
Yeah, that's vodka
Yeah.
too.
So, fuck. Is it better than Grey Goose? Would you say?
Shit, man, I've never had like a Grey Goose shot.
Right. Oh, okay.
I don't really drink vodka.
Oh yeah.
Like I've had it the very few times I've drank vodka was, fuck, the very first time. Well, not the first time, but like actually, dude, we bought like a jug of like the UV vodka, like just the normal one.
Yeah.
And that shit was fucking horrible, man.
Fuck,
I took like 2 shots and like I threw up. Like it was nasty, dude.
yeah.
Like,
Dude, honestly,
I'm still like, oh, dude, I'm
yeah.
getting like flashbacks, like the smell and like the, dude,
call me a bitch or whatever. But I don't
Bitch.
like I don't like hard alcohol. Fuck, man. I don't like the liquor. Fuck.
I like whiskey and tequila. Like I could drink that, but
Yeah?
like vodka, dude.
I could do 1 or 2, but I can't get fucked up off that because then I'm fucked, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I do stupid shit.
Like the
I
only
throw
way I drink
up.
vodka is like on a screwdriver, which is vodka with orange juice. And the other time I've actually had it was with the White Russian,
Oh,
which
shit.
is like heavy cream, like whipping cream or whatever,
Yeah.
or like half and half, vodka and Kahlua.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm never drinking that shit again, dude.
Oh, man, you're really out there.
I was. Now I'm just lobo domesticado. But yeah, that's enough about vodka because I'm over it. Let's go to the next question from our good friend Coffee with Leslie. Shout out.
Hey, shout out to Coffee with Leslie. She was here like 6 episodes ago.
yes. Before Christmas.
Yeah, our first guest. Thank you for coming on again. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, that episode was fun.
It was pretty fun.
So she asked. Oh, before that, go follow her on Instagram. Watch her videos.
Yeah.
Read her blogs. It's really entertaining stuff. It's dope.
Yeah. Café con conchas. Oh no, wait. What is it? No.
Leslie con café? Oh,
No,
café con Leslie.
Nah. Coffee with Leslie, guys. Coffee with Leslie.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
All right, so she asked, well, it's a two-part question. So the first question is, how did your love for soccer start? And do you remember the first game you watched or the first game you went to?
I feel like that's almost a 3. How did it start?
Yeah, this
First game you watched?
Yeah, let me take
Yeah.
that back. It's a 3-part question.
Pretty much, yeah. Who wants to go first?
There's only 2 of us. Damn, dude, I don't know, man. It just, I don't know if I could say like a specific.
Yeah, like you can't
time, like,
remember
it's
a
just-
specific
It's
point.
it's
Yeah.
something that I've just grew up doing
Yeah.
and watching, and you know.
It's like, how do you like tortillas? Well, they were just there from day one.
Yeah, how did you end up liking tortillas? Like, I don't know, dude. They were just always there.
Yeah.
And I just fucking, it became like a way
Yeah.
of life.
Exactly. So, soccer to a lot of Mexicans, I won't say all because then some people are going to be like, I'm Mexican, I don't like soccer.
Mhm.
But for most
And
Mexicans,
you're not Mexican.
yeah, it's like tortillas, beans, rice, horchata,
Yeah.
parties, piñatas. It's just there.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess to be a little more specific, like you said, I don't remember a straight up like, oh, that day is when I fell in love.
Yeah.
But my dad used to take me a lot to his soccer games. He used to play at the Oceanside Soccer Men's League. So I want to say when I was 6, he was like 29, 30. So he was still pretty much there, you know. It was like in his prime time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would go and it was him and another one of my uncles and his friends and stuff. And I would go see them play and be like, oh, I want to be in the field right there playing. That seems really cool. Those guys are my heroes or whatever. Then he would watch soccer every weekend on the TV. And I'll be there too, like, oh, shit, Luis Hernandez, oh, Cuauhtémoc, oh, Ramon Ramirez, you know, like, these guys are awesome.
Benjamin Galindo.
Yeah, so,
Roberto Morales.
exactly. So, that's how it started, you know. I just wanted to be those guys. I wanted to be out
Chamagol.
there. Oh, there, remember Chamagol?
Yeah,
Damn.
dude.
Yeah.
That fool was like a one season wonder, huh? And then he just like disappeared.
Yeah, like, he was good for like a good, maybe 2 seasons.
Who
and then
was he with? Was it
Atlante.
Yeah, it was Atlante.
But the coolest thing about him was that when he would score, he would put on like Chavo del Ocho stuff, like a little
crazy.
Chavo del Ocho hat, or he had
Yeah.
a shirt under with the Chapulín logo, and it was
It
was
reminds me
pretty
of Gabriel Pereira from Cruz Azul when he used to wear the Mystico mask.
Oh yeah, he would
Back when they allowed you to wear masks.
yeah. It was, soccer was way more fun in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like you were allowed to do more shit, and then even people at the stadiums they were allowed to take like big old flags and
Yeah.
confetti,
Fireworks.
and
like,
all that. Oh yeah,
I mean, they still
what were
do,
they
but
called?
like in Europe.
I think it's called Bangala. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. It's like the It's not exactly a firework, but it's the kind of like a pipe that you hold in your hand and it throws out the smoke.
Yeah.
It's like fire and smoke.
Like a flare.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what it is. So people take flares and all that, and loud ass fireworks. So we just hear like, I remember some guy like his hand fucking came off or whatever. He blew up his hand because he held on to the cuete for too long. Like people.
What a dumbass.
Oh come on, man, that's messed up.
You're a dumbass.
And remember people used to throw.
Don't ask that guy for a hand. He can't lend you one because he only has one. I gotta hand it to him though.
Yeah, wasn't pesado, bro. No, but
did his hand blow up? Dude, all right. Now that we're talking about blowing shit up, the gas explosion in Mexico that happened.
We talked about it.
They had to be from fucking Hidalgo, bro. Seriously?
Yeah,
you guys had to be from Hidalgo?
No, you said that.
And it still pisses me off.
Yeah. No, and then it's funny because people are like, "Oh, you should have like not let us in." Well, you shouldn't have stole gas. Plus, it's gas, bro.
Who was I just know for a fact it was some idiot that lit up a cigarette and just flicked it and it fucked it up for everybody. Yep. Thank you, asshole.
Yeah, well, he's kind of dead now, so he's not gonna hear you. Yeah. But hold on, going back to the question, I don't want to divert from that.
Sorry, man. It's just that it burns me up.
No, I know. Oh, come on. So yeah, hey, no, that's
how it's getting out of hand.
Yeah. Do you remember your first game you watched? I would say one of the first games was I think when Chivas was champs in '97. Mm-hmm. I wasn't still like a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
Because another thing was my dad used to take me down to TJ. Mm-hmm. And he would buy me all the jerseys. Like he bought me, I remember Pumas, Atlante, I won't say Atlas. It's funny, he even bought me an America jersey. Because he's never been the dad like, oh, you got to go for my team. He's just like, yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that one now. Oh, this one. Like, it was a monthly thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, hell yeah, today I'm going to TJ to buy a uniforme. Yeah. Little kid. And I remember back in the day, it was hard to find like a uniform for a little kid. Yeah. It wasn't like here where you just go down the street like, oh, here, give me a 6-year-old uniform. No, it was like you had to go to a specific place. And he bought me even America. And it's funny, he never bought me a Chivas jersey. Yeah, I even think I had a Cruz Azul, all of them, except Chivas. And somehow I ended up going for Chivas. Like, it's weird. But yeah, one of my first games was the World Cup '98, Mexico versus Korea. I remember Chivas in the final when they won, but I wasn't a fan, so it was just more like, oh, that team won. That's cool. When I became a Chivas fan, I think I said this before, but it was 1998, La Final, Chivas versus Necaxa. And Chivas lost. But it was like, damn, those motherfuckers played good. Like, Chivas was on top the whole time, and Necaxa won by, like,
a simple goal, like mistake.
Yeah, and you know how Mexicans are. They miss a bunch of goals, and then they get scored on.
Yep.
So that's how Chivas was. But I was just like, dude, these guys play bad. They had badass. They had, like, Coyote, Ramon Ramirez, Cabrito Arellano, Luis Garcia, Peláez, Claudio Suarez. Like, all these. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers, that's a badass team. Like, there's a team I want to go for. And plus, they played with only Mexicans.
Was it Braulio Luna?
No.
That was a little later, huh?
No, he was with America, and Braulio Luna was with Necaxa and America, I think.
No, but didn't he play for Mexico?
Oh, for Mexico, yeah. Oh, no, I'm talking about, see, you thought it was Mexico, but I'm talking about 98, Chivas. Oh, all those guys I just mentioned, that was Chivas. So they had, like, the top Mexican players at the time.
Fuck.
Yeah, and that was another thing. It was like, they only play with Mexicans. So I was like, damn, how the fuck do they get to do that, you know? Like, how the fuck do you just play with Mexicans and, like, still somehow make it to like finals and win championships?
You just be racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you Mexican? Nope. Get the fuck out.
A lot of people say that, and I can see that. It's a valid point, but you know what? Fuck it.
We're gonna build a pared.
Yeah. But yeah, and what was the last question? Oh, well, the first game you went to was like Mexico. I want to say it was like, I don't even remember. See, that's how weird of a game it was. Yeah. But they won like 4-0. It was like 22. Yeah, or 2002. It was Mexico versus like some European team that never makes it to the World Cup. We're here in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
And I was just blown away like, oh, fuck, this is what it really looks like. Oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. And I still get that feeling. Like, for those of you guys who know me, I still try to go to all the soccer games, even if it's just a molero, you know, like some little friendly soccer game. I just like the feeling in the stadium. Like, it's like a second home to me, you know? Yeah. People cheering the team on and, like, dressed or not dressed, but, like, they have the jersey on. And
everybody's in, like, the soccer spirit.
Yeah, everyone's talking shit, drinking beer, you know? Chingue su madre la America, you know, whatever. I like that. I enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy that, man. So that's how I fell in love with soccer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
For me, how did my love for soccer start? I mean, it's pretty similar to, like, how you said it.
Yeah.
It was just something that was always around. I mean, damn, dude, I just been playing it
Don't
since
cry,
I was
man.
a kid, bro.
Oh,
like,
sorry.
You know, like I remember I used to play with my uncle's team. He would always have teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That's another thing because you play it. You don't only watch it, you play it. Yeah.
Play for like Azteca.
Yeah.
Exactly. Coach Lara.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and I think that's like where it started. The first game I watched, I don't remember the first game I watched. It's just a blur. Like it's. Like, I remember it all started around, like, 97, 98.
Yeah.
Like, it started with, like, Cruz Azul, like, winning the championship, the last championship they've won.
Damn.
And then, like, what really cemented me, like, I fucking love soccer was the World Cup the year after.
98.
In France, yeah.
Yeah, dude, people to this day still say that's one of the best World Cups.
Yeah.
It was just a legit World Cup. Mexico did
so
pretty
many
well.
Great teams, bro.
Yeah.
Just so many great teams.
You had, like Ronaldo, Zidane, like...
Dude, yeah, man.
Even on the Mexican side, you had Cuauhtemoc at his prime. Ramon Ramirez and then
Suarez.
Yeah, Luis Hernandez, El Matador. Yeah, it was just fuck.
Benjamin Galindo.
The jerseys were dope.
Yeah, dude, those jerseys were sick.
Fuck, man. Everything about it, It was just damn, I don't know. Or maybe we're just being nostalgic. I don't know. I just think it was an awesome World Cup.
No, it was an awesome World Cup.
Yeah.
We aren't being nostalgic.
No argument. You can't argue. But yeah, that's how it started, man.
Yeah.
It just kind of grew into it. And then with all that being said, it's pretty easy to play the sport.
Yeah.
Like, the rules aren't that complicated,
Mm-hmm.
Just pretty much don't be outside. Don't slide tackle people. Pass the ball around.
Or if you do, you gotta touch the ball first.
Right, yeah, and then if you touch
the ball... Don't be a dick.
Yeah. Just pass the ball around. If you have an opportunity, shoot. Done. That's it.
Yep, exactly.
And then you just kind of figure out things as you go along.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I'm a great soccer player. I'm just saying that's kind of how everyone learns. And then some people just notice, like, oh, shit, I have really good talent. Other people are like, I'm not as talented, but I still like playing, I had some good games. I had some bad games. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how it started. Hey, awesome question. I mean, we could go on forever with this question.
Well,
but
I still got to answer the last one before I was so interpreting such an infantile way.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good, bro. Just fucking with you.
I heard you.
The last part of the question is the first game you ever went to. The first game I ever went to, like an actual professional game, was Cruz Azul versus Monarcas, I believe.
What?
Or was no Cruz Azul versus Tecos. When I went to Mexico in El Estadio Azul.
Oh, dude, that's a better one. Like me, like I said, it was San Diego. It was just funny, but you went to an actual Liga.
It was
man.
The summer before 8th grade.
Damn.
So that was like
it was
2004, 2005 or so.
Damn.
And it was when Richard Nunez made his debut with Cruz Azul.
Yeah. Damn.
And he scored 4 goals and like that shit was crazy.
Wait, was this at Estadio Azul?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I always wanted to go to that stadium. I never got the chance to go.
It's pretty dope, dude. It's crazy. I feel like we've also talked about this before on the podcast, but
I know. I think you and I have just talked about it.
Oh yeah, shit, probably numerous times, bro.
Yeah.
Like the Estadio Azul it looks like a normal it looks like it's like 2-3 stories high, but it's like an underground stadium.
Oh,
so basically the field is like below the normal level. It's you go in and you go into like the main door, and then like the seats are all down and the stadium is underneath. And it's pretty cool. The
best way I could think about it is like Qualcomm. From the freeway, you can see Qualcomm. It's like however stories high. Like you see this whole stadium.
Right.
Estadio Azul is if like you're just walking down the street and you just see like a 3-story building. I don't know, but the way you're explaining it, it's just like 3-story building. Yo, let's go check it out. Oh, what the fuck? This is a big old stadium, underground kind of.
And that's also why like the Plaza de Toros looks so huge, is because the stadium is like right next to it, but it's underground. It's like it's like
and the Plaza de Toros isn't underground.
No, it's like built at level, and then you're built up. Oh
shit, that's pretty dope.
Damn. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I remember I always wanted to go to that stadium, Estadio Azul.
Yeah, it was cool, man. And I remember Richard Nunez made like 4 goals, dude. Damn. I still remember like that free kick. It was funny because like the whole stadium was like all blue shirts,
right?
Except for like the little section for the porra, the official, like what is it, the fan official
porra? Yeah.
How would you say
barra.
What's the English?
What's barra? The
official
club? No. Fan club? No, it's not fan club.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, because like in Mexico, each team has their official like fan club that has all the songs. They have it. They take instruments to the field and they sing the songs that they always sing. But they're all. If you ever go to a Xolos game here in TJ, you'll see them. They're the guys that are always dancing and like nonstop the whole game.
Kind of like the hooligans.
Yeah,
I guess just not as bad. Like
right.
They have like their official, basically like fan club that goes to like the games, and they're chanting
the
and
whole time. It's crazy.
Basically, just bringing spirit to like the bringing the vibe.
Yeah. And that kind of sucks because in Mexico games here in San Diego, they don't have that because it's just like a friendly. Yeah. So the vibe is still there, but there's not a team that's just singing or a section that's singing the whole time.
Oh yeah, doesn't Mexico have like the Pancho Villa Army or something like that?
Well, yeah, but they're not.
That's here, huh?
Yeah. Because in Mexico it's like a whole different ambiente, like a whole different vibe, like you said. And they're giving spirit to the game the whole time. Yeah. It's like the heart of the game. It's just pumping the whole time.
It's like basically your hype man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
They're just there to hype you up and make you feel good. Like so like when you go, you're just not, you don't get like a bunch of booze and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And even in the background, it sounds sick. If you don't even know what they're saying, you could just like exactly like that. So but no, I like the Chivas one. I like seeing them on TV, and even when I've gone to the stadium like twice, just seeing them just chanting the whole time. I don't know, it's badass. Yeah. It's badass. But yeah, thanks, Leslie. It's a great question. Yeah. I guess we'll finish off with Liga MX results. We won't really get into the games and all that, but real quick. Oh, did you see that little it was like a little, I don't know what the word for it is in English. It was a tlacuache. Yeah, tlacuache. Look that up, please.
It's a possum, right?
It's like a possum. There was a possum on the field for Veracruz versus Puebla, which was the first game of Jornada 4. So the fourth week of Liga MX, they usually start on Fridays. There's always like 2 games on Fridays. And this week it was Veracruz versus Puebla on Friday to kick off the week or whatever. And there was a possum on the field.
Possum, it's a possum.
He was in there, and people, Mexicans, they were clowning on it. There were memes. They just fucking went off on it, It was pretty funny, though. And then even the TV, TV Azteca, they named him the player of the game. Because, dude, come on. No offense to anyone who goes for Veracruz or Puebla, if there's even anyone, but it wasn't the best game, And they're kind of...
You guys have boring games, right?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, just Veracruz and Puebla, not really 2 teams that aren't doing too well this season, and yeah. So, I guess Puebla ended up winning. No one really cares because that's all people remember, the possum. Atlas beat Lobos, which is amazing.
I saw that on Friday, actually.
Oh, you did?
At the place. They were passing it on the TV.
Damn, estás al pendiente de Papá Atlas.
Abuelo Atlas.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, Atlas finally... Well, no, I think they won before. So, they're doing all right, They're not bad. I'm excited because that's going to be a good Clásico against Chivas if they're doing well. So, yeah, Atlas good. Oh, Lobos started out winning 2 games and then they just fucking...
I like Lobos. I don't know what it is. They're cool. I like them.
A cool team. Monterrey beat America. Yeah. That was an interesting game.
Yeah, didn't they finish their streak?
Yeah, they finished the streak of America. They had 23 games, which isn't the most games in the league. The most games undefeated. Yeah.
Year being undefeated.
Yeah, that's still a good amount. Yeah, America was doing well, and I think they're still a pretty solid team, America.
Yeah.
But Monterrey just really, really gave a good game, and also the ref fucked it up for everyone. Yeah. Like, he just made some shitty calls, and it just kind of turned into this disaster.
He didn't know which side to choose.
Yeah, he didn't know who to help, Monterrey or America. Yeah. But in the end, Monterrey won. They're both of these teams are looking good. I think they both have a shot of being champs this year.
Is Vucetich still the coach from Monterrey, or is it someone else?
No, who is it? No, it's someone else. Someone completely different.
Whatever happened with Vucetich?
I think he is taking an early retirement or a sabbatical rather. Okay. He's just chilling. Cruz Azul beat Tijuana. That was pretty cool. Yeah, they're back. Cruz Azul is back on that little
Yeah.
They're doing well.
Hopefully.
I think this is their second game in a row that they won.
Hopefully they keep that shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, the manager is Diego Alonso.
Oh, yeah, Diego Alonso. Although, to be honest, Xolos isn't doing that well, man. Straight up. So, maybe don't get too confident. Pachuca beat Pumas, and Pumas' manager got sent home. He's done. They fired him.
Oh, yeah. I remember reading that.
Which happens a lot in Liga MX. Someone's fired every other week or something like that. So, Pachuca and Pumas, both of these teams aren't doing good, man. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're not all that.
Yeah.
Necaxa and Morelia, boring ass game.
Who cares about them?
Yeah, not all.
I do respect Morelia because it's one of those teams that could just whoop your ass any day.
And they're random like that.
Sunday.
But yeah, Necaxa and Morelia 0-0. Although not all 0-0s are boring, man. There's some interesting ones, but this one just sucked. Toluca lost to. Wait, first of all, who's Toluca?
I thought they were a baseball team.
I don't know. It's just Toluca right there. What team is this? I can't see it.
It's too small. Is that a tiger?
Oh, that is here. Let me zoom in. Oh, Tigres beat Toluca. Okay. All right, cool. That's cool good for them. Nah, but yeah, Tigres. The goal there. It was another interesting one where they weren't sure if the ball went in, but after like a few repetitions, like a few replays, it went in, dude. It was clearly in. Straight up. This time was way better than last time.
Right.
So yeah, 1-0. León smashed Querétaro 4-0. Holy shit!
It seems like Vucetich retired.
Oh, did he?
He hasn't coached the team since Querétaro, which was 2 years ago, I believe.
When he made it to the final with them, right? Maybe he should come over to Chivas. All right, guys, and that's it for this week 4.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. All right, I'll say the last score, even though it hurts me.
Oh.
Santos beat Chivas. I saw the game before I came here.
Yeah.
And honestly, dude, I'm not being a hater or anything, but Chivas just threw that game. Like,
really?
They came out with 3 central defenders. Like, what the fuck, dude? Straight up from the beginning, he was just like, all right, I'm not going to lose this game.
Well, it's not always I don't know, man. It's just a strategy. It's just a formation that's not really used. At least not in Mexico.
No, for sure not in Mexico.
But I mean, it has been, but it's usually like a 5. You know, like 5 in the back with like the wing backs actually just.
Right, but I don't know. Here's the thing. The whole time they've been playing with 4, and he decides to go with 5 today for whatever reason. It's stupid. I don't know. Honestly, I think he's too defensive for Chivas, but whatever. Yeah, Chivas lost, man. They Gallito scored a really, really nice goal, and then from there it was just like Chivas was trying, Santos was counterattacking. Santos scored a goal in the last minute, but it was an offside. This one was good. Nah, come on. You know who?
I didn't see it, but I'm just like from what you're telling me, it sounds like a really interesting game.
Yeah, it was an offside. All the people watching the game or the commentators were like, "Yeah, that's a clear offside." But it was funny because Santander was the ref, so they're like, "Oh, Santander," like helping Chivas or whatever. But yeah, man, Santos won fair and square. Awesome goal by Gallito, and fuck, man, Chivas gotta fucking regroup and see where they're gonna head to next, because they can't be losing points like that no more.
Damn. Well, I mean, I just saw this on Analistas. There's a Facebook page about soccer, and it's pretty fucking crazy. But what's this? I don't know what this dude's first name is. I forgot what it was, but Rabiot or Rabiot, however you pronounce it. He's a player for PSG in France. 2 weeks ago, his grandma passed away. He donated 50,000 euros to try and find Emiliano Sala, which was the player that just passed away.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Fuck.
He didn't pass away. Well, yeah, look it up and then we'll talk about it right now. His airplane crashed. Or
let's talk about
it disappeared.
That. Yeah, let's talk about that next week, because probably next week we'll know what.
We'll have more facts. Yeah. Today, his dad passed away, and PSG won't let him play till the end of the season because he didn't want to renew his contract. So it's been a pretty rough 2 weeks for him.
Poor guy, man. Yeah.
Lost his grandma.
Yeah.
Donated 50,000 euros to find the player that's disappeared. Today his dad passed away, and then they don't let him play.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you don't sign the contract with your club, because I think you have to sign. So let's say my contract is up in June, you have to sign by the end of that January, I believe.
Yeah.
So since he's not signing, they know he's gonna leave the club. He's gonna be a free agent. So they're like, oh, okay, you're gonna be a free agent. Well, fuck you. You're not gonna play with us anymore, because what the fuck are we gonna play you for? You're not gonna be any good use you're not gonna be here next season. So a lot of clubs do that. Sadly, Chivas did that to Alanis, or they were going to, but then he kind of came back or whatever.
And then he went to Bayern Munich.
Oh
wait, no, that's Matt Hummels.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, it's a very common mistake. But yeah, so damn, that sucks, poor guy, man. So yeah.
Wait, ¿desde cuándo aprendes alemán, cabrón?
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna wish that guy the best, man. What the name again? Rabiot.
Was it Andre Rabiot? If I remember.
Yeah.
I think his name was Andre Rabiot.
Yeah, man.
Let me look it up.
Well, hopefully he gets better. You know, he has a better week next week. Fuck, man, that's really harsh.
Adrien Rabiot.
Adrien Rabiot.
Yes, he is French. Yeah. So damn. Hopefully, that's that sucks, dude. That's all in the span of 2 weeks. You know.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it's okay. He's gonna go with Barcelona anyway.
Is he? Nah.
He should though.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's all we have.
Yeah, that does it for this podcast.
Pretty interesting podcast episode.
It's funny because we were only thinking of doing like a 40-minute episode. And it's like almost double.
Fuck, man. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yes, we love you guys.
Tuning in. If you're still here, we love you. If you're not, fuck you.
Yeah. And with that said, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. All right, man. Peace.